Hey, Donovan here. Now, look, it's no secret that most martial arts schools don't know how to get new members through the door. And that's sad because that's a fixable problem and that's something that can be fixed. But what most martial arts schools do is when they realize they have a problem with getting new members through the door, they take all of their time and their energy and they focus on the thing that is not actually the issue. I don't want you to do that. So, what I'm going to do in this video today is I'm going to help you identify what your real issue is with getting new people through the door. Once you've identified your issue, then it's going to be a fixable problem. Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it. Now, in this video today, this is going to really help you understand where your problem is. So if you can put your phone down, close any additional tabs and just focus on this video, if you can understand this, getting new members through the door is going to become easier just from this video. So let's get straight into it. So first things first, when we want new customers as a martial arts school, we obviously want more signups. So what we do is we go ahead and we jump onto something like Facebook ads or whatever to try and get new members through the door. But Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, TikTok, whatever, don't equal signups. Like they just don't. So we need to get people in your area right now from being complete strangers to signing up for your classes. Like if you think about anyone who's in your classes right now, at one point in their life and at one point in your life, they were a complete stranger to you. Now, even some of the clients and the members that you've had for years, some of those members at some point were complete strangers to you and they didn't know who you were. But what happened was at some point, they went from being a stranger and not knowing anything about you to becoming a lead. Do you see where I'm going with this? And it's about taking people as a martial arts school owner. What you need to be doing is you need to take people from being a stranger to becoming a lead. And this is what Facebook ads or Google ads or TikTok and things like that is going to solve for you. But the problem is most martial arts school owners focus all of their time and energy and effort on this little bit here. They want as many people in their local area. They run awareness campaigns. They do all these different things. They want as many people in their area to not be strangers, know who they are. And if you've got their details and they become a lead, awesome. But that's where most martial arts schools stop. They get people to the stage of being a lead and then don't do anything else from there. And that's going to create issues in your business because realistically, these leads mean nothing if you don't actually get to the point where you're having conversations with these leads. You know, so many martial arts school owners come to us and they say, look, Donovan, I'm running Facebook ads. I'm getting loads of people who are giving me their names. They're giving us their emails. They're giving us their phone numbers. But when I text them, they don't reply. Or when I call them, they don't answer the phone. And this can be so infuriating. And that's why it's important to have strong systems in place that actually converts these leads into conversations. So ask yourself right now, am I getting leads? Because if you're not getting enough leads, your issue right now is you need to be running Facebook ads better. You need to be doing something better right now to bring through more interested people into this little pipeline. If you are getting leads and those leads aren't picking up the phone or they're not answering your text messages, you need to be reaching out to them more. You need to be calling them more. You need to be doing more to actually get them re-engaging with you or come and work with people like us. You know, we can build a system in place that's going to chase all these leads for you, which means you're going to have more conversations, which would be awesome. Now, if you are having loads of conversations with leads, then maybe your issue is the next thing. You know, are you struggling to get these leads booked in? Are they answering the phone and they're saying, look, mate, sounds great, but I'm nowhere near you? Or, look, mate, sounds brilliant, but I'm not interested, or my son's not interested, or whatever. Like, are you getting to the point where you're having conversations with people, but they're just not getting booked in? Because if that's the problem, then maybe you're asking too many questions. Maybe you're, I don't know, maybe there's a few different things that you could just be doing wrong. That means that, yes, you're having conversations with people, but those conversations are going dead. Maybe you're jumping straight into giving people the price. I don't know. Maybe there's an issue that you have right now that needs to be fixed. But if, for argument's sake, you are having conversations with leads, but those leads aren't getting booked in, then this is the part you need to focus on fixing. You need to really focus your time and energy on having better conversations with people and putting a better booking structure in place to get people booked in. I worked with one martial arts school before, and they said everybody who gets booked in has to create an account online, go on that account, create an email, create a password, pick which class they want to get booked in for. People don't want to be doing that. So is this section here, taking someone from a conversation to a booking, just too long and difficult? Because if it is, then there's no point bringing your cost per lead down. There's no point focusing more on turning these leads into conversations. You're already doing that bit. So you need to focus on this bit here and do the necessary things to make this better. Awesome. Are you getting bookings? Because if you are getting bookings, maybe your issue is that those bookings aren't actually showing up. Is that the issue? Because if the issue is that you're getting bookings, but only 20% of them are showing up, 10% of them are showing up, then what's the point in putting all of this effort in just to have 10% of people show up? That's awful. So if that is your problem and people aren't showing up, then you need to have better systems in place. You need to send people confirmation messages. You need to send people reminders. Maybe call them the day before the class to make sure that they actually show up for that class. You need to put things in place that actually takes them from being a booking to actually showing up for the class. And then if people are showing up for your class, but they are not signing up, I had a call with someone today and they said, look, Donovan, I'm getting loads of leads. These leads are conversating with me. These leads are also showing up. Sorry, these leads are getting booked in. These leads are showing up. And to be honest, I have systems in place where it's not causing me any pain to do all that. But people aren't signing up. I need to fix my website. I need to do this. Like, that is not the problem. The problem, if you're getting people all the way through this and then they are not signing up for your classes, then the problem is that your sales and the way that you're converting these people into members is not smooth enough and is not strong enough. So you need to focus your time, effort, and attention on making this better. When people show up, what's the process that happens from there? Do we just leave them standing at the door, wondering if this is even the right place? Or do we greet them straight away? And we need to get those things smoothed out, because what a lot of people will do is they'll have a problem here and they'll focus all their time and attention here because it's easier to just try some new Facebook ads. It's easier to bring the cost per lead down than it is to fix my processes from taking someone from a booking to a show up. So it's not about what's easier to fix. It's about looking at this right now, this pipeline, and asking yourself, do we have enough leads? If yes, are enough of those leads becoming conversations? If no, that's what needs fixing. Do we have enough bookings? If yes, are enough of them showing up? If yes, are enough of them signing up? If no, let's fix that problem. And when the answer is yes, we're having enough of each and every part of this stage, that's when you're going to grow faster than you've ever grown before. And that's when you are actually going to get new customers and get new members at a rate that actually makes you happy. Makes sense? Awesome. That's everything for this video. And make sure you are identifying your real issue and then it becomes a fixable problem. Look, if you own a martial arts school right now, I have nothing to sell you on this channel. I've got links in the description that you might find useful, but realistically, I create these videos to help martial arts schools add more members to their classes completely free. You don't need to pay me a penny. You can like the video if you want to, but you don't need to pay us a penny. You can use my content completely for free. But I do ask one thing, just one thing. If you can think of one martial arts school owner right now who you think is struggling and these sort of videos would be useful to them, whether they've got 100 members and they're struggling to grow, 200 members struggling to grow, whether they've got 10 members or 5 members and they're in a sports hall and they're struggling to grow. If you can think of one person who you think these videos would help, then please share this video with them. Send it over to them on Facebook or wherever it is that you can send it over to them and just say, hey, I think this video and this YouTube channel may help you. If we can spread the word and we can reach more martial arts school owners, I think it benefits all of us. It means I get to help more people. It means you guys get to grow your schools better than you ever have before. And it means some of those struggling schools that are out there, maybe one day further down the road, will actually be able to make a full-time thing of what they do, because they're incredible martial artists. They just don't know how to market themselves. So if you can think of one person, share it with that person. If you want to share it onto your Facebook or something like that, just generally, then that would mean the absolute world to me. But other than that, I have nothing to ask of you. I hope you have an absolutely incredible day, and thank you for taking your time to watch this video.